Hey guys, so excuse the way I look. I just finished my last workout for week 3 of P90X and I thought, why not do the video the way I'm looking now? These are workout videos, so whatever, here it is. Here's what I look like after a workout. And I decided I'm going to do my P90X videos separate from my Weight Watchers videos just because I'm finding I have a lot to talk about and I really don't want to upload like a 20-minute video. So I think I'll do P90X videos at the end of each week, and I end my weeks on Saturdays, which is today. Hopefully I'll get this up today. And then my Weight Watcher weigh-ins are Sunday, so I'll upload my weight loss videos on Monday. I think that's going to be my plan. Okay, so like I said, just finished week 3 of P90X, and that went by so fast. I'm not even kidding you at all. That went by way faster than I thought it would. I can't believe that next week is my rest week, which really isn't rest because there's a lot of yoga involved, and yoga is hard, but I just can't believe I'm here already. It went really, really fast. I'll quickly go over each day of last week, and then I have some other stuff to talk about, possible changes and whatnot. So, Monday I did core synergistics. And honestly, Monday was the worst day out of the entire week. My monthly friend was like in full force, day 2 I believe. I know it's TMI, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was just really lethargic and not into it like I usually am. But I still did it, but I didn't do the bonus round. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I just wasn't feeling it, didn't do the bonus round. It's only like 5 minutes, but I didn't do it like I did last week. I'm getting better at the banana rolls where you're rolling from like your front to your side to your back to your side. I can really tell that my strength is improving, so that's awesome. And I've tried to do more regular push-ups even though I wasn't feeling it at all. I still tried to do less girl push-ups, on your knees push-ups. So that was Monday. Tuesday was cardio, and it was a beautiful sunny day, although super cold here in Vancouver. It was sunny and not raining, so I went out for a run. I don't know, at the beginning of my run I wasn't really feeling it. I'm usually like that though at the beginning of my run. I don't know, that first kilometer, or I mean mile or so is just really tough. So I was like, oh gosh, this is not going to be a good run. I could just feel it from the beginning. But I proved myself wrong. I normally do a 4K route, and I normally run to about the halfway point, walk for a minute or two, and then run a bit more, and then walk. That's usually what I do. I got to the halfway point, and I kept going. And it was really even hard to get to the halfway point. I kept thinking, oh my goodness, I want to stop. But then I'd be like, well, whatever, just keep running. You can stop when you want, but just don't stop right now. But I kept telling myself that, and I got farther and farther. And I didn't end up stopping until the 3/4 mark. So I guess 3 kilometers, I guess. And I stopped for 30 seconds and then ran the rest of the way home. So that's like the best run I did ever. I came home, I was beet red. As you can see, I get really red when I exercise. And I was sweating like crazy, but it was an awesome run. It felt so, so good. Okay, Wednesday was shoulders and arms, and then ab ripper, 2 separate DVDs. So for shoulders and arms, I actually tracked this week. I wrote down like how many reps and what weight I was doing. So hopefully that'll come in handy in the future, just to have that down on paper. But I don't know, arms and shoulders, it's just not my favorite workout. Like, I understand that some people want to have that definition in their arms, and especially guys and whatnot, but it's really not my thing. Yes, I can tell I'm getting like a line in my bicep, which I didn't have before, which is nice, but it's not like a cardio workout. I don't feel like I'm burning lots of calories, so it's just not my favorite. Abs, I'm improving. I can feel my core is getting stronger, which is so cool. It's only been 3 weeks, but I could do so much more than I could week 1. My abs were shot, especially after having 2 kids and not being in great shape while having 2 kids. I had like no abs, and now they're like coming back. I can feel them. Like, yes, there's a layer of fat on top of the abs, but like when I push through, it's like abs. And my side abs are like super, super strong, which it's just awesome. So it's getting better. Still my least favorite is the V sit-up, roll-up, or whatever. I don't know, I think it's just because by the time that comes up, if you've done ab ripper, you know what I'm talking about, your abs are so tired. I just find that one really, really hard. Okay, Thursday was yoga. What did I write down? Okay, so I wrote down that the hardest moves for me are at the very end of that first 45 minutes of the salutations, where you're basically in a plank or a lunge for an entire 45 minutes, and you get to the very end, and there's these half moon, they're called balancing poses and twisting and whatnot. I find those the most difficult out of all of yoga at this point, so I'm curious to see how that changes. But I can see that even though this is my 3rd time doing yoga, it's gotten easier. So yay for that. It's still super hard, but I don't know, I think because I know what to expect, I know how hard it's going to be, I kind of like gear myself up for it, and I think I might actually like yoga. I don't want to say this, but I think I might actually end up liking yoga more than other things. So just because it's a really hard workout, and I don't know, the more in shape I get, the more I look for like those more challenging workouts. I'll get into that later though. Okay, Friday was legs and back, and then the ab ripper again, two different DVDs. So legs and back. Okay, I need a pull-up bar. I've been using the resistance bands because I didn't think I had a chance in hell of doing a pull-up, and I still don't think I have a chance of doing a pull-up, but I need to try because the resistance bands aren't cutting it. I back up as far as possible so that they're at their full tension, and it's nothing compared to what I'm sure a pull-up would be like, and I'm obviously going to need to do an assisted pull-up with a chair, but I want to try it. So before I do legs and back again, next week's rest week, so it's not in next week, but I have 2 weeks to get a pull-up bar and get it set up. My husband said he'd do that, so... And then the other thing about legs and back is there's a calf series at the end there where you do a lot of like toe raises and it works on your calf. This exercise, okay, when your calf gets really tight, it feels like it's gonna spasm to me, like when you're pregnant and you have, I guess even if you're not pregnant and you have, I guess it's a Charlie horse or a calf cramp. That's what I'm trying to say, a calf cramp. When you're doing these toe raises, I feel like my calves are going to seize up and cramp and I'm going to fall and it's going to be horrible and I'm going to have to flex my feet to make it go away. So I don't really know how to get over that. I am doing better than the first week, like I can do them all, but I always have that fear that my calves are going to cramp up. And then ab ripper, which I already talked about. And today was Kempo, my favorite workout. However, that being said, like I still get a good sweat, as you can see, although I've cooled off a lot now. But I already feel like it's getting kind of easy, which is crazy to say. I don't know. I can do the entire DVD to its full extent. I don't miss anything. I even challenged myself by trying to get really low, like in squat positions, whenever there was squat positions. And my heart rate was going, and I did get really sweaty, but I felt like I needed more of a challenge, which is weird. But I still really, really enjoy yoga. So that is the recap of week 3. Like I said, next week is rest week, so I don't really know what that schedule is like. However, I do know that there's, like, tomorrow's my rest day, but there is another random rest or stretch day in the middle of the week, like Thursday or something, and I don't know if I'm going to actually take it as a rest day. I don't know, I haven't thought about it yet, just because I feel like I'm on this routine of exercising every day, and I think it's going to be really hard to stop because I feel so good after I'm doing it. So I'm really unsure about that one. One thing I might try is, along with the P90X series, there's also, they do other things like Insanity and Asylum, and like, I don't know, they have a whole bunch of different DVD programs out there. And under the Insanity program, there's one called Pure Cardio, which I've heard somebody else talk about, a few other people talk about, and I think it's only like 35 minutes long, but it's complete cardio, like start to finish, like you feel like you're gonna die at the very end. And I don't know why, but that kind of intrigues me, just because I feel like in the P90X, yes, there's cardio, but there's nothing like crazy intense cardio. Like my run was the most cardio of my week. So this being rest week, I might insert that somewhere, maybe on that rest day. It's only 35 minutes, and I kind of want to see what it's like. So I might try that out. I'll let you know how that goes. I just feel like with weight loss, the better you eat and the more you exercise, the more weight you're going to lose. That's just like the mechanics of how your body works. If you exercise a ton but you eat like crap, you're probably not going to lose a whole bunch, or vice versa. And the better you eat and the more you exercise, the more you're going to lose. Now, I don't want to be extreme, but seeing myself lose weight every week is really motivating, and if I feel like I still have more to give at the end of the week, then I feel like I should just go for it. Like, why stretch out my weight loss journey longer than it needs to be if I feel like I can do it quicker? But that being said, and I know I've had a few questions about this, I am still nursing, so that is one thing to keep in mind. That's why I don't want to go like crazy, and that's why I've taken this journey like step by step. Like I started Weight Watchers, then I started exercising, then I started running, then I started P90X. So I'm trying to like build my body up. So I'm going to do a whole separate video on nursing and like what precautions I'm taking, but at the same time I do want to challenge myself. So yeah, I'm not sure where else to go with that. These are just thoughts that are coming out of my head. I'm just feeling good after the end of week 3, and I can't believe it's rest week already, so I might throw in a few extra things this week, but I'll talk about them at the end of the week. And yeah, that's how I'm feeling. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and you'll find out how much weight I lost on Monday, and hopefully I'm doing good. I'm doing good on my scale, but hopefully it stays that way come Monday. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.